Planned to do a full episode. However, it came to my attention that I don't really need to do a full episode. The reason I came to this realization, honestly, is because my father was lamenting the loss of Lindsey Graham, a true patriot, he said. I bit my tongue because I actually understand just how much of a traitor Lindsey Graham actually was. I work with JSOC. I was just like, okay, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, if you want to really deal with an 86-year-old man and try to explain to him why, the first thing I would do is read to him, because our father's legally blind, I would read to him Zionism versus Bolshevism by Winston Churchill. He wrote it in 1920. He was actually writing about the Russian Revolution. And then he basically says that the October Revolution in Russia was not a Russian revolution, but a Jewish invasion. Not my words, his words. In the article, he talked about like the prominent Jews of the day, like Rosa Luxemburg in Germany and Emma Goldman of the United States. But he goes on to talk about how, and now, at last, this band of extraordinary personalities from the underworld of the great cities of Europe and America have gripped the Russian people by the hair of their heads and have become practically the undisputed masters of that enormous empire. He's saying that the Jews invaded.
Why did Albert Einstein, a Jew, try to warn all of us years before JFK was assassinated that the greatest threat to the United States of America was extreme Zionist groups within Israel?
Vladimir Putin, June 12, 2013, he was officially opening the Schneerson collection in Moscow's Jewish Museum and Tolerance Center, and where he basically says that of the original Soviet government, 80 to 85% was Jewish.
Решение о национализации этой библиотеки было принято советским правительством, первым советским правительством, и членами его являлись примерно на 80-85% евреи.
How does 4% go from being such a small minority to dominant in the first Soviet government? If you cannot see how Winston Churchill, writing about Zionists taking over the world in 1917, and you can't see how that's related to Zionists taking over America in the 21st century, there's nothing else I can say.